Hey everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision as we are in the middle of the summer here at Maryville in the athletics department, but our coach is out doing a great job recruiting, but also some new additions to our athletic staff that we're going to be introducing you to throughout the summer. And joining us is our brand new baseball coach, Pat Evers. And Pat, first off, welcome to Saints Nation. How's your first couple weeks been?
It's been busy but exciting, and just trying to track everything down. I think my head's spinning still a little bit, but definitely excited to be here.
Talk a little bit about the process and where you've come from. Obviously, a tremendous string of years down at Jefferson College. Talk about that, and talk about a little bit about your background for those people that may not know you.
Yeah. I was at Jefferson College for the last 9 years. I served the last 4 as head coach. Before that, I was a pitching coach, recruiting coordinator, and prior to that, I was at Central Missouri, is where I coached on staff and previously played. And I'm from the St. Louis area. Went to CBC High School, went to Forest Park Community College, and then ended up finishing my college career at Central Missouri. And I've just been in the coaching world and still in the area, and obviously this is home, and really excited to be here.
Talk a little bit about one of the reasons, or a couple of the reasons, why you wanted to be a part of what we've got going on here at Maryville.
I think there's just how much the university has continued to grow and how many exciting things are going on here from a facility standpoint. And the campus, there's something going on constantly. And obviously, transition, even though it might be 8-9 years now, whatever it is, to the Division II, and GLVC is a great conference. And I think this is a place that, does a great job. Obviously everything on the academic side of it, but I think it's something that's growing, and athletically programs continue to get better, facilities continue to get better, and I think you can win here and win at a high level.
Pat, one of the things too, you're known for your recruiting and really keeping the local kids in. Is that going to continue to be one of the strong things that you're going to do here at Maryville with the baseball team?
Yeah, I think you're only recruiting kind of is what makes you look like a good coach. So I think there wasn't anything we were doing necessarily at Jefferson College that we were reinventing the wheel. It's just we were able to bring good players in there, and guys got better in their time there. And I think the same thing holds true here. Obviously, if you can continue to bring in local talent, I think that's great. But at the end of the day, it's trying to find guys that are going to be the best fit, not only from the baseball standpoint, athletic standpoint, but also fit the profile from academic standpoint and social standpoint, all those things that are going to be a fit here. So obviously great if it's from the area, but I don't think from if there's other avenues and bringing people in here, I think you do whatever you can to bring in as quality a student athlete as you possibly can.
What are some of your philosophies coaching wise? Are you more the small ball type of guy, you the offensive type of guy? I mean, there's a lot of different things out there. What are some of the things we're going to see out of our baseball team moving forward?
I've gotten a million questions about that, and I think especially through the interview process, what kind of philosophy. And I don't, I think whatever's going to win baseball games, I think what it gets down to. I mean, my background's always been pitching. I think the teams that we've had at Jefferson College and even at Central Missouri were always talented on the mound, and we try to do our best to, recruit guys that fit a profile that would be strike throwers, and guys be able to strike guys out and continue to improve their stuff. And I think offensively we had a team at Jeff this past year, probably Earl Weaver might have liked, where we sat there and kind of lived and died by the three-run home run at time. But I always thought this recruiting guys, you try and recruit players that have the ability to do two things as far as score runs, drive in runs, and it's a combination of power and speed. And I think that's what we're going to look for. And obviously I think it's each year is a little bit different by your personnel, the kind of style of play that you're going to have. But, I think as a coach, you've got to be flexible as far as, it just can't dictate, hey, I want to play this way. I mean, you've got to be able to do a lot of different things, just because whether it's a one-run game or if it's a game you're going to outslug with somebody, I mean, there's different things you have to do in order to be successful and be on the right side of it. So I don't think there's necessarily one philosophy. I think if there is a philosophy, hey, it's bring in good players and let them go play, and coach them and train them the right way, I think is the number one thing.
And I know you've got to be excited to be able to coach in the GLVC. Obviously, one of the top conferences, Division II baseball-wise, had some national championship teams, had some teams that have made tremendous runs. It's got to be a lot of fun for you personally to be able to jump into this mix at such a great time baseball-wise.
Yeah, absolutely. My background, hey, I played at the Division II level. I was at SIU Edwardsville for a year. I was at Central Missouri and got to know, as far as this conference, how good it is and how quality is. And I think baseball in the Midwest in general, and that just regardless of any level, just how talented it is and how many quality players are out there. So I think this is something. I think everything here is trending the right way, and I'm excited to kind of get on the, I don't want to say the ground floor of it, but I don't want to miss this, and I'm excited about the guys that we have returning and guys potentially coming in here. And I know it's a tremendous league, and looking forward to see what we can do.
Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for the time. I know we'll be talking in the fall when some of the guys start getting here and fall practice start, but we're glad to have you here at Maryville and looking forward to some great things.
Sounds good. Excited to be here.
Pat Evers, everybody, our brand new head baseball coach here at Maryville. We'll be talking to him once the student body gets on campus and our student athletes get here, and when they get into their fall ball and all their fun stuff that they're going to be doing come September and October. But a real exciting time for our baseball team here at Maryville. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.